Hello and welcome to my channel Computer Classes by Rachna. Now we will discuss the techniques of natural language processing. In my previous videos, I have already shared the NLP process, the steps of NLP process in detail, and now we are doing the techniques of NLP. All these are under my playlist for class 10th. So those who are looking at this one for the first time, kindly go through the previous video. And if you like and understand things, please subscribe my channel for new updates and like the videos. Thank you. So I will be discussing the techniques like bag of words and TF-IDF, which is term frequency and inverse document frequency. So what is bag of words? Bag of words contains all the meaningful words which are scattered in a data set, just like a bag which contains all the words. There's no specific order and it just have all the vocabulary, we can say, all the vocabulary of the corpus. So what are corpus? Corpus is collection of all the documents, the data. So all the vocabulary, all the words of the corpus are present in bag of words. It also indicates how many times which word is repeated, etc. So you can see at the left hand side we have this Alan Turing was a brilliant British mathematician, biologist, etc. And this entire set of two paragraphs are given. So what we have done is we have divided every word and its occurrences. So all these can be represented as a bag of words also. So for example, Alan is using 2 times, Turing is used 4 times, the is used 6 times, is used 4 times, a is used 7 times. So this kind of detailing is present in bag of words. So the frequency of these words, the number of occurrences is also included and it gives us the complete vocabulary. So what are the steps involved? The first step involved in bag of word is text normalization. So the first step which is involved in bag of words is text normalization. All right. The second step which is involved is creating a dictionary. The third step which is involved is creating document vectors. And the fourth step which is involved, creating document vectors of all the documents. So these are the 4 steps that we will talk about in detail. So what is text normalization? You would be knowing if you have seen my previous videos. Collection of the data is processed to get the normalized corpus. So in text normalization, what we do, we bring the data into a normal form. We bring the data into a normalized form. So I'll just show you the example of normalization. So if we have written shortcuts, if we have written short form of a word, if we have written something in abbreviation, so all these have to be expanded to the basic standard form. For example, some people write tomorrow like this, so they convert the tomorrow into its actual standard form, which is called as canonical form. By the way, so the short form is BTY, so by the way, thank you. So we convert the things into the real form. That's known as text normalization. Am I clear? So the first step for bag of words is text normalization. After that, we have creation of a dictionary. What we do in dictionary, we take every document which include sentences. So every document is a sentence that is being represented, or the paragraph which is represented. So what we do is we take that document one by one and write down all the unique words. If the words are repeated, we do not write them down, but if they are not repeated earlier, we write them down in the dictionary. So dictionary consists of all the unique words of the corpus. Then we create document vectors. So what is the meaning of document vectors? That in each document we have the words and we mark how many words are used in the dictionary from that document and how many times. So if the sentence is hello, how are you? So hello is used one time, how is used one time, are is used one time, and you is used one time. But if the sentence is hello, how are you? I have been looking for you. So hello is used one time, how is used one time, are is used one time, but you is used two times because it says hello, how are you? I have been looking for you. So you is used two times in this document. The occurrence is twice. All right. Then we create document vectors for all the documents. The same step, which is step 3, is done for all individual documents and is marked in the dictionary accordingly. So we'll do these steps in detail. So this is a graph which is representing all the document text in the corpus. So the rare words have less occurrences, the frequent words have more occurrences, and stop words have a lot of occurrences. What are stop words? The stop words are nothing but the words which are used to make the sentence grammatically correct. For example, to, from, and or, the conjunctions, the prepositions he, she, it. So all these are the stop words. All right. Now let us understand the steps with the help of given example. So there are 3 documents given. First says, I like oranges. All right. The second says, second document, I also like bananas. The third document says, oranges and bananas are good for health. So these are my 3 documents and their individual words. So what I have to do, first thing, I have to convert it into normalization. So are there any short forms? No. So we just create the separation of words here. So I comma like comma oranges, and then the second sentence of the document is I also like bananas. Since I is already used, we will not include it again. Since also is not used earlier, so we will include also, and then like is already used, so we will not take this and this, and we will add bananas. Then oranges is already used, we will not take it. Bananas is already used, we will not take it. And rest all words and are good for health, they all are included in the document. So we have to take one word uniquely. If it is being repeated, we are not going to take it. Am I clear? So from the documents, we will remove the words which are repeated in any of the documents earlier. All right. So that's how we do text normalization. The next step is taking all these words individually and creating a dictionary. So the unique words are I like oranges, also bananas, and are good for health. So all these words are written in the dictionary. Can you see that? So we create the dictionary from the above words. Now we create a document vector. This is step 3, creating a document vector. So what I have to do, I have to write down all these same words of the dictionary. So I like oranges, also bananas, and are good for health. Can you see that? So I have just repeated these words, and we make a tabular form. We make it in a table form. Now after this, what we have to do, we take the first document. What was the first document? The first document was I like oranges. So I is used one time, like is used one time, and oranges is used one time. Rest all words are not used in document 1, so they all are 0. They all are 0 from here to here. So this is what is the document vector. It simply tells how many times the word is used in the dictionary. So we repeat the same for the other sentences of the document. So this is for document number 1. The one that I'm marking, we have already done this one. So this is for document 1. This is for document 2. And this is for document 3. So document 2 was, what was document 2? Let's go back and see. I also like banana. So in document 2, I is used one time, also is used one time. In document 2, which is I also like bananas, I also like bananas. So these are 1 in frequency, in occurrence in the dictionary, and rest are 0 because other words are not used. Alright, then we move to the third document, which is and oranges and bananas are good for health. So we have to mark all of it. So oranges, so this one will go for document 3. Oranges and bananas are good for health. The one that I have marked are 0 and rest all are, the one that I have marked are 1, and rest all are 0. So those words which are not used, they are 0. I is not used, like is not used, also is not used, and rest all are 1 in the frequency. So this is called as document frequency. So this is bag of words which is telling I is used 1 time in the document 1 and like is used 1 time in the document. And if I do the total, so in case I want to see the frequency of I, so I is used twice, like is used twice, oranges is used twice in the corpus, also is used once, bananas is used twice, and is used once, are is used once, good is used once, for is used once, and health is used once. So this is the frequency. So the bag of words could be collection of I, like, oranges, also, bananas, and are. And we can also represent bag of words in such a way that if there is a word, let's say the oranges is used twice, so oranges could be written bigger in the bag of words, and the one which is used lesser, for example, and is used in smaller font. So we can do that to represent which word has a greater frequency and which word has a larger frequency. Alright, so this completes bag of words. So in bag of words, what we do, we take the documents, we do text normalization, which is step 1. Then we remove within step 1 all the words which are used already in some document. Then we create dictionary of those words in step 2. Then we create document vector for each document, and we create document vector for all the documents in step 4. So this is what is bag of words. I hope you like it. Thank you so much.